Hey everybody, this is Joe from the Northeastern Native Plant Digest, and today I'm going to be talking about a new project that I'm working on and a project that I did last year that's not really working out, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody had a great 4th of July weekend. So I was off on Monday and decided to put in a new flower bed, and it's one that I've been thinking about doing here for a couple months. So I went ahead and started working on this Monday, even though the temperature was supposed to be about 95 degrees. So it was really hot. I started about 9 o'clock in the morning and then finished up about 3 o'clock. But I put this here so you'll be able to walk out into my yard and then walk around through this. I'll put a path in here and then it'll come around, arch around here, hitting this bed. And then, so you'll be able to swing around here. In the back, I've got this redbud, Canadian redbud. So that'll kind of like be the centerpiece. So about 10 o'clock into the project, I've been doing a low carb diet too, so I hit a major brick wall of energy, and it was hot. So I persevered though. I made it through, drank a lot of water, and it took me a long time. It took me from 9 o'clock to about 3 o'clock in the afternoon to get all this dug out. So now what I need to do is put some compost in it, get some topsoil, and I'm going to be utilizing this for obviously a lot more native plants. But I'm going to be doing some transplanting, and I said in the introduction that this was my new project, and I had a project from last year that just hasn't kind of went the way that I wanted it to, and I'm gonna show you that here in a minute, and I'm going to be using the plants from that area and bringing them over into this new bed. So I'm going to walk over to this area in my yard and kind of explain what's going on here. So last year I thought about doing a kind of like a micro prairie where I just let some of my yard go wild and I mowed around it. And the idea was to incorporate a lot of native plants in here that are commonly seen in Ohio meadows and prairies. So walking around the perimeter here, I've got a lot, and a lot of these are just plants that I've split up over time from my own garden as they've multiplied. So I got a lot of mountain mint in here. I've got a lot of echinacea. I did purchase some plants. One of the plants I purchased here was cut plant. So this is doing really good. This is its second year. I also have some Indian grass. I have some baptisia. And a couple of the plants that I really was excited about, and I'm still super excited about, was these Eurongium yuccifolium, rattlesnake master, as you can see here. And this one actually has a bloom coming on it. This will be the first time it's bloomed. So I got 3 of those. I've got the cut plant. I've got a lot of black-eyed Susans. I've got bone set in here. This is a sunflower, and I transplanted earlier in the season. I transplanted some common milkweed, and everything's taken. But it's kind of, I mean, it is. I like it personally. I like it. My wife hates it, and I don't think my neighbors actually like it either. Actually, last year somebody called the township that I live in. They called the township, and a township representative came out here. They said that I wasn't mowing my yard, but obviously I mow my yard. I mean, it's, I just got done weed eating, so 95% of my yard is mowed like a traditional lawn. This isn't even that big of an area. I haven't really measured it, but it might be 20 by 25 square feet. I don't know. But, and the guy came out from the township, and I explained to him what I was doing. I kind of talked to him about native plants, and by the time he left here, he was actually like, hey, he thought it was great. He was like, this is obviously a garden. We're not going to make you mow it down. He actually even said we need more things like this. So that made me happy. But, I don't want to be a bad neighbor. And like I said, my wife hates it. So what I'm going to be doing is transplanting most of these plants, the ones that I can, over into that new bed. The ones that I'm concerned about, I'm concerned. I forgot to show you I forgot to show you this one. So this is prairie dock, and it's just getting started. It's going to get really big leaves on it. But I'm concerned about this one, moving this one. I'm really concerned about moving my cut plant. I'm not even sure I'm going to put it into that area. And I'm a little concerned about the rattlesnake master, because they develop such extensive root systems that I'm afraid I might not get them all. And worst case scenario, they're going to die on me. I hope they don't. But that's what I'm working on now. My ultimate goal would be to move out into the country and acquire a few acres of land where I really wouldn't have to worry about these kind of constraints. But in any event, that's what I'm working on now. So my theme is going to be to bring these over into this bed. I will primarily want to have purple, yellow, and orange flowers. So I have the yellow baptisia, the yellow variety. I have the purple coneflower. I'm gonna have orange butterfly weed. I'm gonna have some other, various other plants, and I'm gonna kind of tie them all together with some switchgrass, and I'll probably be using a lot of little blue stem. So that's what's going on now. And now that I got this dug out, I'm excited to get this backfilled. And then once I get this backfilled and start doing some planting, I'll do an update video on it. And I just want to give a shout out to all my subscribers. Appreciate you subscribing to my channel, sharing it, liking it, giving your comments below. And I hope everybody has a great week. It's almost the weekend. Thank God for Fridays. And I'll talk to you later. Have a great day.